Does it look better now? Um, I was having problems with pixelization just now, so I think it's better, but let me know. And again, tell me if I'm too loud or the music is too loud or if there's any other trouble. Um, I'm really not too good at streaming. I don't really know what I'm doing about 80% of the time, so uh, criticism or advice is always helpful. Um, yes, and as I was saying before, stuff that I can talk about or that you want me to talk about or that we can talk about together. Um, I like talking to people. Uh, I hate the beginning of paintings because they always, for me and anyway, they look extremely whack. Because I haven't sorted out colors or anything yet. But I guess that's the case for everyone. But yeah, the first bit is always the worst bit in my opinion. It always takes me a little bit to get into it. Especially with the whole color thing. I don't know that I can especially talk about my process because I'm not exactly convinced that I have a process. I just kind of wing it, see what happens. And yeah, hope for the best. But my pen pressure, my pen is lagging a bit. That could be a problem. Let me look at my RAF. Yeah, I was completely off on that. Yeah. We'll get there, guys. At the moment, it doesn't look like much of anything. But I don't usually do sketches when I'm painting, so... Or I used to, but they were always a waste of time, so I stopped. Yeah, and as ever, I'm out here with my insufferable hipster music, but what can you do? One likes what one likes. I've been using the wrong brush too. We'll get there. I don't know if this is a particularly like clever way of going about painting digitally. I think I'm a little bit too haphazard, um, but this is how it feels comfortable to me. And I know that like it ends up with there being quite a lot of like mucking about to start off with, but when I get there, I'll get there when I get there. Which may be a while by the looks of things. I'm trying to make this beginning process as fast as possible, but it's not doing a good job of it. Okay. It really does look a mess at the moment. Once I get the nose sorted out, I'll know what I'm doing. I find it kind of interesting to like know what parts of people's faces other artists start off with. What's sort of like important in their process, and for me it's always the nose. The nose is vital. I can orientate myself from there, but before I have that, forget about it. We'll get there. Oh man, I'm looking at my other screen and I'm seeing that the colors are really off. Wait a second. My two screens give off show color really differently. So I'm always fighting like to find like a middle ground between the two screens. This will do for now, but I'll need to sort it out properly. At some point. Oh boy, I've never had a stream in which people don't talk to me. I'm not, no pressure. It's just really weird, especially on mic. Because I end up just rambling, and I'm not sure whether I'm being annoying or if people actually want to hear that. I know some people like to listen to people talk endlessly, myself included, but I may not be a person who's good to listen to talk endlessly. I don't know. It's difficult to evaluate for oneself. Oh man, it's still looking so orange on that screen. I don't know if it's worthwhile fighting with this right now. In fact, I'll get rid of the background so that it's not so much of a distraction as far as the foreground colors are concerned. I think I'm having internet problems. I need to use my reference better. Because I'm very far off. I'm usually like I said, I'm usually pretty haphazard. This is on another level. Again, if my stream is being too whack, if the internet is too bad, whatever, let me know so that I can either try and fix it, or if it's not fixable, if it's just my internet being crappy, then I might end the stream here because I can't do anything about my bad internet. If it is something I can change, then I'll try and do that. Because I think, at least, yeah, I have a feeling that my video keeps buffering from the looks of things. Yep, there it goes again. Hmm. Obviously, I flipped the canvas a lot. Okay. I'm fighting people with this damn painting. I'll get there. I'll get there. I'll get there. We'll just see how long that takes. I might start from scratch. We'll see. Yeah, you have to let me know if my stream keeps crapping out or not, because I can't tell. I'm kind of starting to get a face. Almost. though I'm not too happy with it right now. This brush is behaving a little bit differently than it was yesterday. I think it may be down to the fact that I may be running too much shit in the background. I don't know, there's a bit of lag that wasn't there yesterday. I wonder why that is. I don't think I changed any settings, but I've done that twice. Changed my brush settings accidentally. It's the main reason I started using a different coloring brush or inking brush, because I fucked up my old inking brush and I couldn't find my settings. I couldn't figure out what my settings for my old default inking brush were. One day I'll get there with this side of the face, and then there's only another side of the face to go, and a hand, and background. Oh well, the background is relatively easy. I mean, that's the main reason I decided on using this reference, because it's far enough away that you don't have to do any real details. But I'm still not too close as far as I'm totally missing the expression as of now. We'll get there. That's usually my motto trying to do any art. It's like, you can do it. The beginning stages always take me incredibly long. I always have to fight more than I feel like other people do. Or maybe that's just my perception because I don't see other people's process. In the same way I do mine. but now I really am starting to get somewhere. Took me a while. The colors are still annoying me though, because they look so different on my other monitor. Hey, Ali. I'm making a mess, so. um, yeah, it's rough in here. Shush you. I'm really fighting. I'm you. I don't know. This took me... How long has the stream been going on now? This took me half an hour to get here because I couldn't get any right. But now it's starting to get there. Boy, the insufferable hipster music is getting a little bit too insufferable for me, so I'm going to change it up in a second if I can what I want to listen to. Okay. Ellie, when you're doing a painting, do you start with a sketch first, or? Yeah, I'll get it. Eventually, in a 100 years. But yeah, do you start with a ref, or do you, or with a sketch, or do you just wing it? I feel like your art process is so different from mine that I can almost not picture it. Okay. Yeah. I've decided to just forgo sketches as far as paintings are concerned because they always are so far from what I end up actually doing. So I've decided not to waste my time on them, but maybe they can be useful. Without a sketch? I mean, I'm struggling right now, so yes, I guess. But like, my sketches are so haphazard that they may as well not exist. They're like always miles away from what I'm doing, so I don't know if they're worth my time. But now I kind of regret that I didn't do a sketch. but I don't know if it would have helped. So I can only say that I'm struggling now, but I want to remind everyone who's watching, which is 3 people, that you should go drink some water. I always feel like people don't drink enough water, and it's my duty as your parent, I don't know, to tell you to go do it. I don't know. I always get frustrated at how little water people drink. This is not right. But yeah, if there's one thing that I was placed on this earth to do, it was to remind people to go drink something. Water specifically. Ugh, my colors.
Love you naturally, happily ever after. Cigarettes over blunts now, miracle whip at Funtown, summertime, delight, Mississippi over ice, Janet Jackson and flashing lights.
I feel like my entire art process is draw a nose and then hope for the best. And then one sees how the face develops from there. But again, it's not always the most effective way to go about it. For instance, this nose is too long for the face, I can see. So I'll shrink that down in a second. By fun you mean stressful? Because I find my art process a little stressful. There you go. That's a bit better. Fun in terms of interesting, I guess. It is really interesting to see how different people do it. That's why I kind of like streams, because I like to see how people do it. Though I don't watch very many. I feel like I always miss when people I know are streaming. And I think I've only seen one of your streams, and that way back. I remember it was some One Piece thing or the other, but of course I don't know anything about any of that, so I can't tell you what exactly it was, but it was a couple of years ago in any case. You don't do streams anymore, do you, Ellie? As far as I know. If you do, then I've missed them. I feel like the main reason why I could never do like oh, live stream now charges? Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting and stupid. It's really easy to set up a YouTube channel. Even like someone who doesn't know about streaming can do it, like me. I mean, but anyway, what I was saying is the reason why I don't think I could ever do like real painting is that I would just waste so much paint. I've done like 1,000 layers already. It feels like.
Majestic queen. This for my homies say love. This for my homies say love. This for my homies say. Like maybe I'm gonna miss you after autumn and all of the falling calls and ringers with fingers getting my telly and telly page and my beeper. The reefer got me like, whoa, slow down. I need a minute for minute's sake, a dinner plate. A Casanova with catalogs of his dinner days make me feel special, J Electro Soul. I need a nigga to follow me to the rabbit hole and fall in where I fall in. I'm ballin', I'm on control. I'm ballin', I'm on control.
Yeah, traditional art is really expensive. I don't know how people manage to afford it. Like especially stuff like oil paints. Like I know like you can get crappy acrylic paints. I kind of like for school I bought the cheapest paints because I wasn't too interested in painting back then. I mean like even digital painting. I mean like I don't know, I can't attest to the quality because I don't know what good paint is. I didn't really pay attention to that like because I didn't have an interest, which I'm a bit sad about because I do think that's like the one thing that you learn in art school is stuff like what paint is good. How to recognize if paint is good maybe would be more accurate. And I did not pay attention to that, so what a waste. Oh well.
No name off the drug, no name quit the weed. Telephone delight, love is all I need. My honey bee, red, black, and green, majestic queen. This for my homies say love. My homie say love. My homie say.
We'll be here for 5 years, guys. Boy, am I not making progress.
Tell the truth about it because now I want
The other thing that I like about digital art versus traditional art, other than spending a lot of money, it took 5 to 6 years per painting. Yes, me and Da Vinci were both slow. Is that you don't have to have shit lying around. I feel like because I moved quite a lot. I mean, I haven't moved in a while, but as a kid, I never really. I knew I couldn't keep shit if we were moving in 3 years or whatever the case may be. So I avoided stuff that I had to hold on to, where I had to have stuff that needed to be moved with. 5 years on a painting, boy. I don't think I could apply myself to something for that long.
Opportunity knocking, a nigga was out for coffee, and at a quit like my window, the Grammys is way too lofty. And I can stay here forever, I could die here. I don't have to stray here. Can I get my 2 sugars, please? Jesus made an album, I'm still waiting in the line for cream. She dreaming technicolor, lip black and white. Opportunity knocking, a nigga just got her nails done. Skeletons in my closet, open the door when Yale come. They ain't gonna wanna see my silhouette rap. This fucking cognac, I smell it all like Mississippi vagabond. Granny gon' turn up in her grave and say my granny really was a slave for this.
Yeah, I know Michelangelo was a slow motherfucker, but it's just wild to think that people had that kind of time for anything. Though I know that Alison Bechdel, I can never say her name properly, spent 5 years drawing Fun Home, which is quite a while. I guess the thing with the old-timey painters, they had to wait for their paint to dry, which I don't. Old-timey painters, you know. But yeah, Alison Bechdel spent 5 years on Fun Home, I think, which is, yeah, that's me and my current comp too. Well, I don't know how you managed to get yours out at the speed that you did. And I mean, I'm not saying you're slow, but there's people who are even faster than you, which is always like shocking to me. I don't understand how it's possible. Comics take a lot of time. The likeness in this is quite bad. I gotta stop criticizing myself when I'm trying to be a more positive person currently, especially in regards to my own skills, you know. I'm trying to fake it. I totally believe you. I don't like professional manga artists. I know assistants and stuff, but professional manga artists and people who work on like monthly comics are unbelievable to me. I don't know how they're alive. Yeah, I'm trying. Sorry, it's so easy to be self-deprecating. Yeah, I'm trying to.
I think I wrote a song about confusion and perception. Messages and bottles, disillusion on the guest list. You said +1, so where your
What? Only sleeps 2 to 3 hours a day? That's mad. Does he have a lot of does he have a lot of assistants? I'm sure he does. Like One Piece is like incredibly popular. I
Baby say turn the
think.
lights low. Mama say go to
I
bed.
don't know.
Baby got
I
his ring on like
really
mother
can't
say ask me
judge on
again.
these things, but I
Time to
have the
toe
feeling
down.
it is
This is
because
a
it's got
song. This
thousands
is a
of
song about redemption through our
episodes.
mother's intuition. How my kitchen sounds like church bells. Why they sell me my dollar and my dream? White picket fence, crop of the cream. I know this is a song for overcoming and me coming and me running out of faith. Dance with me, dance
Oh,
with
you're
me,
not sure?
dance with me, dance with me.
I always felt like really big series, like artists with really big series just have a lot of assistants, but that might not be the case. He might like working on his own. Some people are like that. It's funny to me that there's like comic, or I guess manga divas. Um, forget the guy's flipping name. I always forget. But like the creator of JoJo seems like he's incredibly difficult to work with, which is why everyone just lets him do whatever the fuck. I, I can't even imagine talking to that guy. Uh, yeah, there's so many like characters as far as manga creators are concerned that they just, oh boy. I would hate to be like yeah, the editor for one of these bigger, or let's say more eccentric and big and like more well-known mangaka, because oh boy, it must be such like the balancing you have to do between like the shit that they want and the shit that the publishing company do will let you do, I guess, must be really really difficult.
I hope you make it home. I hope to God that my telly don't ring. Niggas is casket pretty. Ain't no one safe in this happy city. I hope you make it home. I hope to God that my telly don't ring. I've been searching for God in the bottle he gave me. Ashes to ashes, dearly departed, regarded as holy. Don't hold me when niggas is dying and
How,
dying and I
okay,
am afraid of the dark.
I can understand how you work on a painting without a sketch, but a comic page, a comic? No way, no way, no way, no way, no way.
Baby said goodbye. Roses in the road, teddy bear outside, bullet down the ride. Where's love when you need it? Too many babies are soon. Dark before the dawn, ricochet the palm, bullet in the chest, you ain't mean no harm. Collecting your checkmate.
You have a lot of
There's flowers at every
um
occasion. I need me a
you can
loving man.
you can kind of fuck up a lot when you're painting.
My niggas is
Um, you can't fuck up when you're lining in the same way.
I hope to God that my telly don't ring. Niggas is casket pretty. Ain't no one safe in this happy city. I hope you make it home. I hope to God that my telly don't ring.
Christ, how? I can't even imagine. Oh my God. I don't, like, I'm not very good at, and we've talked about this before, I'm not really good at tradition art, and I'm really anxious of making mistakes.
Christina Simone, Jimmy Jones, Missy
So
Elliott,
this guy likes to like suffer clearly.
I made an entree. Maybe I make your mom's play. Maybe we not gonna sleep tonight. In the night, you and I laugh about how you Gemini. Already fried the chicken, but leftovers was my inner thought. Nah, I'm lying, I'm just playing. You can read this book with me. I'm trying to reimagine abracadabra for poverty. Like poof, I made it disappear. Poof, I'm made of happiness. Everything is everything, but I still haven't paid my rent. Ugly is ugly, so Molly makes me joyful now. When I get down, I'm already up. Water, keep the drink in the cup.
boy. Okay, I'm not going to criticize myself again. But just know that I want to. I'll just finish the face for now. Or as I'll try and get somewhere with the face, like get a whole face in here, and then I think I'll call it quits. But I might carry this on in a stream. We'll see. I'm changing music quickly. But to what?
We gon' live forever like Aaliyah. Look how they did Rakia. Honestly, I'm just happy I could be here. Hoping I don't offend all my peers. When I say that ass is a mouthful like Coogee Chocolate. Following bright ideas, cause I'm a victim to colorism. They flood the prison, no difference hanging from trees. When they gon' lead the system, I notice we still ain't free. In this club trying to ban me cause my white tee, I mean like high key. I was chosen to fight.
Sorry, I'm always really picky about music. when I'm drawing. Okay, Lianne La Havas it is. Whoops. What the hell? After an hour, we've got most of her face. Almost. Kind of. I don't know why I didn't go with Lian La Havas right away. I feel so much more relaxed now. Um, Plus, I feel like I can now figure out this damn face. Emerald Fennel has a very strong face. So she's she's pretty difficult to draw, and this isn't my best attempt. Well, I suppose it is my best attempt out of one. You know, I haven't saved once. So, live fast, die young, I guess. I'm just going to let it... I'm just not going to save, I guess. Wow. It's okay. I don't think anything is going to happen. I say, as it crashes, no, it's going to be fine. I haven't had... I mean, I'm really setting myself up right now for... I'm really going to jinx myself. I can feel it. But it's like, I haven't had problems with site crashing in quite a while. At all this year, I'd say. Or actually at all since I changed to my new laptop. But my old laptop was so old that it was crashing constantly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm jinxing myself now. I can feel it, but
Heavy words, little lies, telling everything but the truth. The truth. Three little words over time, overheard and overused. Used. No sweet nothing could ever be turned into something new. No grand gesture could ever be made to measure you. I know what I got and I know where we're going. You don't need to show it. I already know it all. It's what you don't do. It's what you don't say. I know you love me. I don't need proof. It's what you don't do. The games you don't play. Oh, I know you love me. I don't need proof. I've been saving up my time so I can spend it all on you.
okay. Have fun studying, Ellie. Good luck. Fingers crossed. I know you'll do well. And thanks for watching. I won't be at this for much longer, I think.
It's what you don't say.
My laptop won't crash. I assure you.
Don't do the games you don't play. I know you love me. I don't need proof. Don't tell the whole world. Just gonna be your girl.
Bye bye.
Closer we get. Oh, the less we need to show. I know what I got and I know where we're going. You don't need to show it. I already know it all. What you don't do is what you don't say. Oh,
No, I'm just sitting here in silence. Um, but yeah, I think I'll try and add in the second eye if I can. And if I can manage to do that, I'll end the stream there. I feel like I've been a little bit discouraged from all of the like difficulties that I was having at the beginning. But I will try and carry this on in another stream at some point. I say not actually working on the bit of the face or on the face at all. I'll get there. Just a second. I'm again not too happy with this likeness, but that always takes a while. I can hear my brother laughing, which means he's watching some, I don't know, some or other Let's Play, I guess. The main thing that I dislike about mainly being in like fandoms, I don't even really necessarily like calling the stuff that I like fandoms because I'm so passive in my enjoyment of them that anyway, that's a tangent that I don't really necessarily want to go on to right now. Anyway, my point is, stuff with real people is that you have to drawing them is more difficult than interpreting cartoon characters and the like. Yeah. This mouth area is a mess. I think I'm going to leave it at this for now. Thank you for watching and listening to me talk nonsense. I'll try and be a little more organized next time round. And I'll work on like the basis of this, I guess, for next time. So till next time, if you feel up to it, bye. Thanks for watching.